Here, let me see if I can find my...
This dude just keeps posting Eve Online content.
Ian,
so
we're not posting Eve.
Nobody is playing Eve.
Shout out to Zozy Wozy. Yo, the Forrest Gump.
Wait, that's a real game though?
Imagine though.
Oh, let's find out.
What do? You run? You just run?
Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never even seen the movie,
Here's
but
my
I know
ghost
that,
picture.
right?
You want to see
You
it?
just
Yes.
run.
Okay, so this was in Savannah, and like I was just taking
Forrest,
pictures before the tour, and then I was going over my pictures, looking like after the fact. I didn't see it during, and you see there's a soldier walking because you see one leg. He's wearing a hat and he's holding like a.
What the heck is this?
Nah,
I gotta
see this.
So there's like the full picture, and this was before the tour. What are you laughing at? And then after, like when we were on our way home, I was going
right
through.
There?
Yeah. So he's clearly walking. Yeah, you can even see his foot sticking up as he's walking. There's one leg. He's wearing a hat, and he has this like the bayonet.
That is weird.
Spooky.
Here's like the contrast.
Oh my god.
Y'all ain't believe
Does he have like
me.
a gun?
Yeah, that's what I told you. Is that
The
not
musket?
a bayonet? Is that not what
Nah,
they're called?
The musket?
Or you can
The
like
musket with the
stab
bayonet?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Let's see
yeah.
what the Oh.
Yo, B.
Wait, that's like.
That's kind of weird and scary.
That is, yeah.
I don't know if I can. I don't know how to. Oh well.
They might be able to see it if you hold it up to the webcam.
Yeah.
You
Ghost.
Ghost boy.
You see that?
Oh, you can actually see it pretty
Yeah,
cleanly.
you see that ghost? That's crazy.
That's a whole ghost boy.
Yeah, and then
Get out of my tongue.
so like I was one of those weird like kids who would watch Ghost Hunters all the time.
Oh, absolutely.
yeah,
I watched
yeah,
all
yeah.
this.
That's what you go to
Okay,
sleep to.
so they went to the St. Augustine Lighthouse. That was like a really big episode, and they caught the story anyway is that there were I think 3 little girls who like were their parents were building the lighthouse, and they had a zip line up to the top of the lighthouse back to the main house so they could send construction equipment back and forth, and so the girls would play in it. And
Sounds
one
like
day,
a good time to me.
one day the brake system didn't work or something, and they crashed, and the thing fell and they ended up drowning. Because it was over the water, so they drowned. And so one of the girls, I think the story is her name's Elizabeth or something, and she would sing songs. So my mom and I, what was really cool is you go on the tour, and everyone they give you with the tour guide, they show you the lightkeeper's house, the grounds, the woods, and then the lighthouse. Mm-hmm. And they were like, okay, y'all go wherever you want to. So they just let us go. You could just wander around. Nice. And so everyone went to the lightkeeper's house. And my mom and I, we were the only, it was the 2 of us, and then one guy who took the shit way too seriously. He had like a full vest on with cameras on his head.
Oh
and like
my
audio.
God.
He was like, so he went all the way to the top. And then my mom and I, we stopped halfway up in the lighthouse. So it's just the 3 of us in there. And so my mom and I are sitting there, and all of a sudden, like, I'm, like, you're my mom, and, like, I am
now your mom.
Yes, you're my mom. And so we're sitting there, or actually, I'll be my mom. You be me. And so we're sitting there, and all of a sudden, my mom just, like, smacks the shit out of me. She's like, shut up.
That's why.
Like,
that's why. That's why.
I'm like,
yeah, that's why.
What? I went, what? And so I just let it go, and we're just sitting there, and then she fucking hits me again. It's like, shut up. I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I don't know what I'm like 10, 11, I think, maybe 12, somewhere in there. I was like, Mom, I'm not doing anything. And she was like, stop singing. And I told her, Mom, I am not singing. As soon as I said, I am not singing, so like in the real situation, like you're sitting where my mom was and I'm sitting like on this side. So she heard it in her right ear and I heard it in my left ear. So it means it was between us.
You guys.
We heard like a little girl singing like the jump rope songs that like kids sing. I can't think of what they sing. But it was almost like a da 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 like between us. And I shut up, and my mom like she was like, all right, let's time to go. Like she's dragging me, and I was like, no, bitch, let me find the ghost. And I had a little EMF detector, and I was like asking it questions. And I think I asked like, is it Elizabeth? And it lit up.
Oh,
and so,
dang, that's terrifying.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, no.
I don't stay for ghosts. I leave.
My aunt got tapped on her shoulder. She thought it was my friend that was with us because she was like looking out a window and she felt like someone tap her 3 times, and she turned around, and then my friend was like nowhere near her. She was somewhere else.
I'm really not trying to square up on no ghosts, man. I don't know if
I kind of want
ghosts
to
can catch them hands.
You want to?
But I don't think they can literally catch his hands.
What was it? Shout out Megatron. She was trying to get us to go to the I forget what it was
graveyard?
called. Yeah, something like that. It was something weird out
Yeah, I
in like
was
the
scared.
boonies. And we were like, what?
Yeah, I was like, it was deep, and I was like,
you trying
I
to die?
just don't want to get jumped by no crackhead if they're just
Yeah,
out
yeah.
there. Like,
Facts,
I'm
that's
trying
right.
to
There's a
get
difference
shit.
between like you're hunting some ghosts, but then you could also just come across like a random crackhead. That's
Yeah.
Hey, brother.
I'm not
Hey, man.
he's a little off his rocker, and you just,
Listen, let me get $1. I ain't got $1. I'm like, let me get $1.
pulls a hatchet out, and you're like, whoa, bro.
You had money to get a hatchet, bro.
I'm not gonna buy that. You need $1, but you got a hatchet. Just sell that thing, man.
Facts. Oh my god.
Yeah, man, that stuff's scary, bro. My mom used to talk about 61 and how like she would drive by and see people, 61. But 61,
Trying to hitchhike or some shit.
yeah, like runaway slaves. Yeah, 61 is right next to the mills and plantations.
Oh, you ain't know? Slaves used to run away from.
It was like a whole thing. It was like the mills and plantations. You go by at night, it's spooky. It's like
Yeah,
a thing.
sure.
I one time I broke down and I had to get my tire changed, and it was
On 61?
yeah, it was genuinely
nighttime?
yes,
Oh.
it was genuinely fear.
Did a cop come? Anybody? You were just there by yourself, change your tire?
I think a cop ended up coming. Yeah.
Was the cop a ghost?
Oh, imagine you
rolls
get the
up
whole
a-
thing fixed up. You're like, oh god, you turn around.
You were like, yeah, I was wondering why that cop just walked out of the woods. Like, he didn't have a cop car or anything.
Hey, you doing there? No, my biggest fear was to get mauled by a wolf or something. Yeah,
wolf.
go coyote.
Oh my god, did you guys
No,
see that
you're-
video of the dude getting tracked down by, like, the freaking cougar?
Yeah.
And he's,
The
like, trying to
what?
just shoot him off. He's like, hey, get away, no! And the cougar's, like, pouncing at him. He's like,
No,
That
the
shit's
dude look,
terrifying.
the cougar look goofy though.
he did.
He's doing his best. He can't help it.
Trying to
One thing I know about the
protect
cougars
his
and-
cubs, man.
I was out back doing the what were they called? The documentations.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
just out there. I was like, I don't know if there's a cougar out here. I think I hear a cougar, and I was like, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm in the suburbs. There ain't no cougar. It was comedy though.
Oh man.
Somebody hit something outside.
I saw
There's
my
still
wrist
that
on
blood
blingy.
pool.
What?
My bad.
What did you say? What did you say?
I'm a glacier boy.
You so icy. I'm a glacier boy.
What are you doing in my DMs, man?
I love the people that like trying to recreate that. Yeah. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
You.